So I'm going to start with the button. The button is very simple. I got this idea from a Webflow University video, and I thought I'd give it a try. So let's start with the grid. So I have a grid with 3 columns. So I have a 3-column grid with 2 rows. And the 3 columns are 1 FR, so this is the biggest, 0.75 FR, medium, 0.5, which is the smallest. And then the rows I have just basically made it fit what I want. So 24 VW for the heading, and then auto, and then also auto. So with this button right here, each of these grids have a div block inside. That's what I named the grid cell. So that's what all these are. So I put a div inside all of them. And so for the button, we have a div right here. And all I did was I put it into a flex box and put it to the center up here. And then let's start with the link block. So the link block, all it is it's a linear gradient right here. It's a linear gradient, and I put it as this blue color and then white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. And then the reason why you're able to see it is because there's a text block inside of the link block. So all you do is you want to put padding inside the text block, and then you could put it as the background of whatever is in the background here. For me, I chose this color. And then the way you're able to see it is you just put the padding to the link block. So if I hold shift and kind of make it bigger and smaller, that's how it shows up, which is just the linear gradient shows up with the padding right here. So in overview, all it is just a div that wraps everything, and then you have a link block, which is where the linear gradient is, where also you want to put the padding, and then you want to put the text block inside of that, and that's it. So the next thing I want to show you guys is how I was able to kind of do this part right here. So this part is really simple. It's only a certain things that you need to do. So it starts in the same way. You just put a div inside of the grid, and this grid right here spans 2. So it basically goes from right here to right here. So all we did also is put it as a flex block, and that's it for that. So then we put a div inside of that div. So now we have a div, then this is inside of that. With this, all we really need to do is we need to put the width of 100%, height 100%, and then make sure we do overflow hidden so it doesn't go outside of anything. And then we have a position relative. Other than that, that's it. The next thing we want to do is the background image. I put video, but I meant image. And so you put the background image, and the most important thing to do here is that you want to put it as absolute value and put it to full, which is right here. So absolute value and full. And that's all you need to do for that. So that goes inside of this div right here that I named top row. So if you're with me, it's grid, div, and then a div inside of that, which is right here. And then you have background video. Now, this doesn't go inside the background. It goes the same right here. They're the same. So all you do for this text, so this text mask is just a wrapper to both texts. So all it is a wrapper for both texts, and this is one of the most important ones right here. So all you need to do is make sure you do relative and put the Z index of 1. Very important. Z index of 1 in relative. And then also background image has to be white. If I were to change it, it would not work. If I do a different color, it would not work. So it has to be white. Make sure you do that. And then the way it kind of comes out is the blending. So I think screen and color dodge would work, but if I changed it, you see, it wouldn't work. So it has to be screen. And then for the text, I don't think there's really nothing that we need to put. Let's see. I just capitalized, yeah, nothing. So in overview, if we go through, we have a grid. Inside the grid, we have a div right here. And then inside of that, we have another div right here. And then inside of that, we have the image. And then we have at the same level a div that holds both text blocks. and then you just want to go through and put the absolutes and the relatives and all that, and then you should be good. And so I had a lot of fun doing this. It was let me put this over here so you can see it. This is a lot of fun and a good thing to add to your arsenal. If you guys have any questions or want me to elaborate on anything, let me know. In the meantime, my website's down below if you want to connect with me. Thank you guys for watching.